AITA for refusing to wake my boyfriend up in the morning, which made him almost lose his job. So I 25F have been with my boyfriend 25M for almost a year, and during our entire relationship, he has struggled with waking up in the morning because of his ADHD. He sleeps through all of his alarms, which usually means he is late for work. Sometimes it's only 10-15 minutes, but it can also stretch to 1 hour. His boss likes him and has given him plenty of chances. But yesterday he got his last warning that if he doesn't show up on time, he will lose his job. We have had a couple of discussions or arguments about this over the last year because he believes it's my responsibility as his girlfriend to wake him up. But I don't, despite me waking up from his alarms and being able to shove him out of bed if need be. I don't think it's my responsibility. He is an adult, has known about his ADHD since he was a child, and should by now have found some method that works. Him making it my responsibility turns me into a caregiver, a mother, instead of a girlfriend. This doesn't mean I refuse to help him whatsoever. I have done plenty of research to find alternative methods, but either it didn't work or he refuses to do it, and I do wake him when his alarms go off, but he decides to go back to sleep right after. Had he not done that, I would gladly wake him up every single day. And I know this is only my perspective, and is most likely not true from his. But when he decides to just go back to sleep, it makes it seem like he doesn't want to try. Not to mention the fact that he is especially grumpy or angry in the mornings and have, on several occasions, yelled at me for both waking him up and for not waking him up. And I don't want to help if he is just going to get mad, even though I know he doesn't mean it. But when his boss gave him his last warning yesterday, I felt so much guilt, because had I just woken him up and been persistent, he wouldn't be in this situation. So I am at an impasse. Is it my responsibility? Am I in the wrong for not helping? Or should he, as an adult, be able to do this by himself? Because I kind of feel like but also not. Edit. I feel like I should mention more to the reason I don't want to wake him up. It's not like I can't, since I'm already awake. But first of all, this affects my day too. I can't go to sleep before him, because our bedroom doesn't have a door, small apartment. So if he's watching TV or gaming, it keeps me awake. This means I don't get enough sleep either. So when I have to do uni work during the day, before I have work in the evenings, I zone out and usually fall asleep. Physically can't keep my eyes open, which is why I wish I could keep sleeping for an hour or so longer, without having to worry if he got up or not. But I also don't want this responsibility because I love him. I want him to be independent. And I know we're in a relationship and we're supposed to depend on each other. And we do. But I don't want him to depend on me to get him to work on time, or to keep his economy in check, or anything that would turn his life upside down should we break up. I need to know he can take care of himself in case something happens.